Good evening, it's Ed Duncan from Eddie's Aquarium with a special edition of Thursday Tank Tours. We decided to redo our aquarium behind the counter, the 155 bow front. We have two California stingrays that have been here a couple weeks. They're in season and available right now. We believe this is a male and female pair. So we'd like to have a contest to name the stingrays. Look at how graceful these swimmers are. They're very happy in this tank. They could get larger and may need to be moved into a larger aquarium. That being said, right now there is the Marineland Perfecto Tank Blitz. Tanks up to and including 300 gallon size are on sale up to 44% off. That includes the beautiful Monterey cabinets and tops, Starfire glass tanks, reef ready tanks, regular tanks. It's a pre-order sale, so you place your order and typically they come in within a week. Orders need to be placed by August 11th. There's our resident eel Tina, who's been here probably a good 10 years, was donated by Charlene as she traveled off to work at the Florida Public Aquarium. Tina comes out every morning and eats well with the stingrays. We feed them frozen krill, frozen clam strips, frozen feeder fish. We put vitamins on them. Almost every fish in the shop gets vitamins on their food at least once a week. We find that vitamin-soaked pellets are excellent for healing up wounds that happened in shipping, bringing out the color and making for really healthy fish. So if you guys have a name and would like to enter the contest for these two stingrays, send us a Facebook message. Contest will be over in 2 weeks and we're going to pick the most creative names. Look at their underbelly, kind of looks like a smiley face. A couple eyeballs. Pretty cute, huh? Green chromis. Green chromis are coming in strong and healthy again. They're being collected from a different area. They were coming in weak. Also have blue reef chromis in stock. Here's one of the examples, 55 gallon aquariums on sale for $99. This is a complete package with black cabinet, LED light, heater, and an Aquaclear power filter. $469. Yes, we do. We'll be going in the fish room shortly, and there's quite a few fish in there that I think would work out with your albino adult Oscar. What size tank is that, Julie? Something new at Eddie's Aquarium in the BioOrb line. This is called the BioOrb Air. It's a globe-shaped terrarium. We have live orchids, ferns, and rocks and moss. It has an automatic misting system and an automatic LED light system. So it's very carefree, very cool. One of our employees suggested that we add a live praying mantis. So we have one of those coming in. Come on in and check it out. Very unique. Be something that could be a conversation piece in your living room or in your office. Julie, I think in a 55 gallon it might be tough. I do have other big fish that can hold their own against the Oscar, but I'd be concerned that the tank size is kind of small. So maybe before you add a mate, you want to think about upping the tank size. Okay, recently we had Neptune Apex Workshop. Neptune is all about automating your aquarium. You can use Wi-Fi and monitor your aquarium anywhere you have an internet connection. You can automatically feed, do water changes, set up an alarm or multiple alarms for if your temperature gets too warm or the pump stops or if something's leaking water on the floor, it can shut the pumps off, automatic top off. We are now a Neptune Apex Platinum level dealer. We have all these products in stock, and we have knowledgeable people on our team that can help you set these up and use them correctly. So no need to worry about leaving town on vacation because there might be something that happens with your aquarium. You can monitor it from anywhere. So let's take a look in the fish room, see what new stuff we got in. Got a really cool Hawaiian Naso tang, also known as the lipstick tang. Right now our selection is outstanding. We get 4 or 5 shipments a weekend of different fish. A lot of those fish go into a quarantine or conditioning facility in the basement before we bring them upstairs. These fish we're showing tonight have been here a long time and are in great condition. Related to the Naso tang is the powder brown tang. Now, as most of you know, you can really only have one tang per tank. They tend to become the sheriff, and what that means is they rule the roost, and any other tangs might get harassed. I have a great selection of captive bred clownfish from Sustainable. Fisher Eye Angel just darted around the back. Here he comes back out. A rare pygmy angel. We have a team of fish pickers on the West Coast that go over every new shipment that comes in and separate unique fish out for us. So that is the reason why we often have species in stock that nobody else has. We have a nice collection of blue dot jawfish right now. They've been arriving in great condition. So we have a couple extras, and if you mention the Facebook Live post, you can get $20 off. Really two cool diamond gobies, great sand sifters, keep your substrate from getting packed down too much. We have some really cool coral fracs coming in. We have corals coming in from Australia almost every week. We'll show you some acans in a couple minutes. Zoanthids. Lots of mushrooms. In the invertebrate section, got a really cool arrow crab. Got a lot of bubble-tipped anemones. We have Michael's pistol shrimp in stock. All these little Nassarius snails with their little snorkels sticking out of the substrate. Another great substrate cleaner. The banded coral shrimp, one of the coolest shrimps in my estimation. We purchased a customer's tank a few weeks ago because he had gorgeous colonies of metallic frog spawn. We probably have 80 heads of this frog spawn in stock right now. Some are on stalks with multiple pieces. Some are single heads, double heads. Mention this post and buy one head for $39.99. Get one free for this weekend only. Got the neon velvet damsels. Beautiful starter fish, very hardy, a little bit of attitude, so you want to be cautious what you put them in with. More beautiful captive bred clownfish. This beautiful mustard colored mimic yellow tang. Wants to hide in the back. He mimics the lemon peel angel in his color and around the ring around his eye. Really cool pink square anthias. White spotted puffer, stays small, reef safe. Very cool fish with a great personality. Purple fire gobies. Gorgeous fish, not too expensive. It's about a $40 fish. They usually stay right out in front. Nice sailfin tang. Beautiful color on his tail. They eat hair algae. Every reef tank should have one of those. Because they have a different body shape than some of the other tanks we've looked at this evening, they typically don't create a problem as far as compatibility. We have this monster size. He's probably a 12-inch reticulated puffer. He's got a little attitude too, so he needs to be in a tank with bigger fish. watching his reflection in the glass. Yellow belly dog-faced puffer. Pretty cool fish. Great personality. Got Australian Harlequin Tusk in this tank. He's a little bit shy from the camera. Been here like 3 weeks, eating really good. Great color. Have a male and female blue jaw trigger. That's the only reef-safe trigger. They don't eat corals. They are probably not invertebrate safe. We have a really good collection of hawkfish. They're known for their perching. We have flame hawks, pixie hawks, arcite hawks, long-nosed hawks, and probably a few others that I forgot about. So over here in the African cichlid section, we've got some really beautiful Haplochromis. We've got some nice 5-inch peacocks. Lots of 2-inch Mabunas, including the Hap Azuris, electric blue haps, a red peacock, tank-raised Dinnochromis compressiceps, also known as eye biters. Can't imagine how they got the name. Another really nice colorful peacock. So in the Lake Tanganyikan section, we have Neolampli lupes, albino burchardes, Juliachromis dickfeldi, daffodils, big daffodils. We have lamp multifasciatus, locally raised. That's a shell dweller. We have golden rabbit snails that live in hard alkaline water. Usually they have their ears up like a bunny. Couple fish for Julie. I'm not sure your tank's big enough, but this is a beautiful royal green terror. Outstanding color. He's in a tank right now with 6-inch Oscars, and they get along fine, but they're in a 75 gallon, and they're not typically in that tank here long enough to become the dominant fish or set up dominant territories. In the mellower tank category, we have some beautiful cobalt blue angels, breeding size. We also have quite a few medium-sized cobalt blue angels, probably 30, 40, 50 of those. We have a lot of different angelfish in stock from a private breeder. Blue diamond flowerhorn. Other fish with a little attitude. There's another fish for you, Julie. Red Devil. I see a 90-gallon tank in your future with your Oscar and a couple other big fish in there. This is a Lukanani cichlid, South American equivalent to our bass fish. He's a big boy, he's probably 8 inches. He can work pretty well with other Central and South American fish. We also have 2-inch Lukananis. Look at the color on his tail. Tricolor Rabalis sharks. We have the big ones like these that can work out with more aggressive fish. We have them down to a 2-inch size where they would be okay in a community tank. They all grow big, but not real fast. Red parrots, always a popular fish. Get along with big fish that are aggressive, but they are themselves are not that aggressive, but they can hold their own. This is a one-time only fish I haven't seen in a couple of years. We'll be going into the community section in a couple of minutes, Josh. This is a Hopicaris pitarchus. Central American cichlid, I believe. This is our brackish tank with mud skippers, which come out of the water. Over on the left side, there's an archer in there. It's kind of shy. Archers are called such because they can spit a stream of water out of their mouth, shoot down like a gunner insects that are in the branches above them. He's going to be kind of shy. There he is. Mr. Archer. Besides archers, we have several different types of puffers in stock and mono angels, 2 varieties. Let me show you some of the imported goldfish. We have quite a few big Arandas. We have Ryukins, red cap Arandas, big pearl scales. Cutest little chocolate pom-pom Arandas you've ever seen with their little pom-poms on their nostrils. These are something unique. These are typically a species only tank, which means that would be the only thing you put in the tank. Those things hanging off their heads are their external gills. These are called axiotals. We have regulars and some that are genetically modified to have that gold color. They like cooler water and they stay in this larval stage for their entire life. So very unique. Pretty crazy watching them go nuts when we feed like live bloodworms. For those of you with community tanks, we have a huge collection of community fish, whether you want little nano fish. These are peacock gudgeon gobies, great color, don't get too large. We have a lot of different shrimp in stock. We have the Amano shrimp. We have sun-kissed shrimp. We have gold stripe yellows, super red cherries. Probably 3 or 4 more varieties I'm not thinking about right now. Over here we have little rainbows, chili rasboras, dwarf anchor cats. For those of you with regular community tanks, we have a great selection of live bearers that are in really good shape. A lot of times you go in the local fish store and the live bearers have what they call the shimmies, or they're just sitting there not moving but shaking their body all over. We put them through a conditioning process that eliminates that and creates a very healthy fish. Over in the back right, we have golden nugget plecos. A couple different sizes of those in stock. Locally raised German blue rams from Tom Muller. Palms raising German blues, electric blue acaras, and a lot of live bearers. Down here is a rare pleco called a tooth nose pleco with the white spots. This tank has an Adia shrimp, Adia mollensensis. It's a Singapore wood shrimp. Another filter feeder type shrimp. They have like little brooms on their feet and they collect food particles with them and then they clean them off. Really interesting for your community tank. Never before have we seen these plecos in the back. Yellow edge bearded pleco, small spots. If you follow our fishy trivia, recently we talked about the elephant nose, who has sonar capabilities. He comes from Nigeria. He's got a larger brain in proportion to his body than we do. The waters where he comes from are typically turbid or a little muddy, and they use their sonar to find food. In an aquarium, they still use it to find food. We feed them mostly frozen bloodworms, live bloodworms. Also, for your community fish lovers, we have lots of dwarf gouramis that are virus-free. Some of the dwarf gouramis that come in from Asia come in with looking great, and then they start to get skinny, and then they start losing weight. And these are really strong, healthy specimens that don't have that virus. More live bearers, lyre-tail mollies, opaline gouramis, balloon belly mollies, striped talking cats, Raphaels. They actually make a talking sound when you take them out of the water. I'm not recommending you do that on a regular basis. Up in the back of this tank we have the African butterfly fish. And that long skinny guy coming out to the camera field right now is the Hujetagar. They only get about 5 inches. They can be a little predatory. They eat little fish. Right now they're eating live brine shrimp. Every week on Tuesday we get fresh live blackworms and fresh live brine shrimp. We load the brine shrimp with lots of nutritious food so that when you feed them to your fish, they're really healthy. Little electric blue acaras from Tom Muller. We mentioned brackish before. These are mono sea bay angels. Brackish means these fish come from estuarial areas where the oceans meet the lakes, so the salinity level changes. And so we have a little bit of salt in the water, not like a saltwater tank, but a little more than a freshwater tank. We have a great selection of live plants. All our plants are labeled as to what type of lighting they require. We have liquid nutrient supplements. We have some really good lighting. I have great people on my team that can discuss algae control and live plants and what a natural anabolic effect they have on your aquarium. Here's another really big gold nugget pleco. That's for Leah. She was asking about larger ones. Electric blue rams, again from Tom Muller. We're now shipping fish across the country. Last week we shipped 6 boxes of freshwater fish to 6 different customers. Full box is about 15-20 fish. We can ship it for 20 bucks. By US mail it gets there in 2 days. And in hot weather we pack with ice packs. We keep them up on top just so the air temperature stays cool. Beautiful glow fish. These are glow tetras. Come in all different colors. These are genetically modified by taking a gene from a sea anemone that's fluorescent, and they're able to combine that and get a lot of different colors. So just a reminder about our huge tank sale, the Marineland Perfecto Blitz sent off. Go to our website and look at the What's on Sale page. There's a complete listing of sizes and prices. Also, if you go to the bottom left-hand side of our main page, you will see a list that's updated every Friday of all the fish that we have in stock. So if you're curious as to what we have, check out the list. Come on in. We're open Tuesday through Friday from 11 to 8. Saturday from noon till 5, Saturday from 10 to 8, Sunday noon to 5. You can call us anytime, even when we're closed. Our calls are monitored and we will call you back within 24 hours. 518-783-3474. Google Eddie's Aquarium and we'll show right up. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.